Two fakest friends, bro. Hated Wario, bro. He sucks, man. I knew we were about to crash.
He already told me shit.
What's going on, Flow Gang? It's your boy Rich Flows back again with another video. Today we got a very special video because I got my boy here. I have not seen this man in like over a year, maybe even 2 damn years,
Yeah,
bro.
Pretty close to 2 years.
Yeah, I think so. So we got a truth or drink for you guys. So basically, I'm sure you guys know the rules of the game, but if you don't, we have 5 questions for each other, and the person has to answer it with the truth. And if you don't answer it with the truth, or if you don't want to answer the question, you're gonna have to drink some of this Blue Moon beer here, some white people beer. Pretty much, we have these glasses here, so I'm gonna be pouring like the full glass for me, and then he's gonna pour like half of his glass, and then yeah. So without further ado, let's get into the vid. Don't be looking at my questions, bro. What the
Anyway.
All right, Riley. Was there ever a point in your life where you hated or disliked me?
Or I hated or disliked you?
Or even disliked, bro? Because I feel like you're one of those people that would be like, oh, I don't hate anybody. I'm so I'm so funny. Nah, bro. Have you ever disliked me though?
Well, first of all, I definitely have hated some people, but I have never hated you. I can't really think back to a time when I disliked you.
Bro, there had to be. There had to be.
I don't think so, because like when I look back at our oldest memories, we were already friends, like from the beginning. So I don't see.
We kind of were.
That's what I'm saying.
And also, there was a point where I disliked you. Like I didn't dislike you, but like, bro, we remember we had Lahane's class in like freshman year, and you and like what was that dude's name? Like Gio, yeah.
Gino.
You and Gino used to like skip class. And then like Mr. Lahane, like he used to scream at you guys and yell at you guys all the time. So I was like, oh my god, that guy's such a degenerate. Those guys are losers. This and that. I don't know if I disliked you though. It was more of just like, oh my god, like these kids again. Like,
first of all, I'm fresh out of middle school, and I'm taking an AP Human Geography class.
Me too.
Okay, you cannot tell me.
We both failed.
I'm like, you cannot tell me that anybody in that class got anything above a C, like for sure. This goes back to homecoming. We had some beef. We had some beef between my friend Brian and Michael. Where some
you're gonna ask that question.
Where some things may have been misplaced or may have been moved. So I would just like to know, were those things taken that day and then returned by you or not?
Okay, so with the bag, bro, honest to God, like, bro, and I put it on God even back then, honest on my mom, break my mom's back.
Well, first, should we just like explain it? Like, what am I talking about? Do you want to explain it?
So pretty much it was during homecoming, and our friend Michael, he had like this really nice tuxedo that he had for homecoming, like for the dance and everything. And I thought it would be a funny joke to hide the suit before he went to go put it on. So I hid it like in this little room that we had in the theater building, and I hid it over there. But he also, like, somebody stole his bag, and did he ever get that bag back?
He did.
He got the bag back. So somebody also stole like a really important bag of his. Like, what was in the bag though?
It literally had like his phone, his wallet at the time, like it was all.
It had like all his valuables in the bag, right? So like I had no like idea or anything about this bag, bro. But then obviously like it's like the boy who cried wolf. So like if I already hid his suit, they thought that, you know, it was me that stole his bag. But to this day, bro, I will vouch for myself. I don't know anything about no damn bag, bro. I don't know anything about no bag, bro. I never touched no bag. I did hide his suit for a fact. I hid his suit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was an honest joke between friends, bro, and I showed him where the suit was.
Yeah.
I made it out of a joke. Like, I mean, he was really pissed about it regardless, but still, like, it was just a joke. And the bag thing, I never sold his bag, bro. Honest to God.
I will say though that Brian handled the situation very well. Our teacher, on the other hand, was fully like into blaming Brian immediately, which I thought was a little uncalled for. Like,
you're
students, but like the teacher just fully calling you out for something you didn't do, like, and then telling other kids that you did it. Like, that's
he did tell other kids too. That's like, so fucked, yo.
But yeah.
I hope he's doing bad in life right now.
I don't know. I mean, he's
I'm not at liberty. I don't wish nothing on nobody, bro. So Riley, have you ever been in any car crashes, and if so, what happened? I kind of know the answer.
Okay, yes. I have been in a car crash.
I need to know the details.
I got my first car when I was 16, just got my permit, so I think I had it for probably less than a year. I got my car right before the school year started, so that would have been around maybe August-ish, and then I crashed it. What was it? It was like a Christmas concert or something. I was on the way to school for like a Christmas concert or something like that, and I'm pulling out of my neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I pull out of my neighborhood, but it's a 2-lane. So obviously it's kind of like a 4-way intersection, but 2 main lanes of traffic and then 2 side roads. So I'm trying to pull all the way across traffic. I'm leaving my neighborhood. I'm turning left. So that means I just have to cross the 1 lane of traffic just to get to the other one and turn left.
Yeah.
So obviously I look left, I look right, I'm good to go. The car in front of me already moved. So I'm assuming that I'm just gonna go forward. So I'm still watching the left lane, just make sure no cars are coming. I start to accelerate straight ahead. And as I do that, the car in front of me just decides to stop in the middle of the 2 lanes of traffic. So,
Bro, Florida.
and I literally just ran straight to the back of them, like leaving my neighborhood. Like,
hell no. But then you were in the wrong. You're a little 16-year-old kid. You rear-ended somebody.
Yeah, but the good thing is Florida is a no-fault state, so I'm not in the wrong.
The car was like totaled, right?
Oh yeah, it was a freaking 2015 Kia Soul Silver. A little hamster car. So
that car was legendary, bro. We did everything.
We fit like 11 people in that car, going on to like lunch trips and dinner trips.
Bro, that was iconic too, man. Just like having a car back then in high school, bro. In general, was just sick.
Oh yeah.
There's just so much you could do, bro.
This one's gonna talk a little bit more to your YouTube status. One creator on the platform that you hate or cannot stand, and why?
One creator on the platform that I hate or cannot stand, it's probably just Keemstar. I mean, if you guys have been watching me for a minute before the FaZe Rug stuff, or even maybe during the FaZe Rug stuff, you would know that I have like a little bit of beef with Keemstar, you know what I'm saying? Like, he kind of called me out on his YouTube channel, on his like newscast, and then, you know, I fired my shots back, you know what I'm saying? And then he just roasted the ever-living shit out of me. After that, I just talked to hellish shit, and then like between that and... I hate that guy, bro. He's just a dick, like, of a person, bro. Like, he's the biggest clout chaser, and then he called me a clout chaser and all that shit, and he's just a cunt, bro.
So that's what I was gonna ask. Was that like the main reason that he called you out, was just saying like you were a clout chaser, or like was there anything else that he was saying?
Bro, he was pretty much just directing it, like, indirectly, but directly saying that, like, I was a threat to Rug, being like, hey, Rug, you need to hire, like, some more security and stuff, da-da-da, like, just be aware, like, hinting at that stuff, and that's not, like, something you joke about, bro. That's kind of messed up, bro, and it kind of paints, like, that picture of me, like, yo, I'm just some crazy stalker fan, dude. Like, I wasn't doing none of that stalker. And honestly, at the end of the day, I did the tattoos just so Rug could see, and I didn't even know that Keemstar was going to be doing that video. I mean, he should have at least, like, asked for a statement or something, but, like, he didn't give a bro. And bro, he's just like CNN.
And it's tough, guys. Like, I mean, like, you can go back in the history of this channel, you can look at the history of Brian's already posted over 150 plus videos, but he's still growing as a creator.
Like 170
So when those huge creators are coming at and attacking and, like, not even getting two sides of the story, it's just tough.
Bro, and all the Keemstar were on my page. Oh my god, I liked them until he started roasting Keem.
It's just tough to be on this side.
Keyboard warrior. Anyways, on to the next question, bro. I'm getting heated. What is the most illegal thing you've ever done that your parents don't know about to this day?
He needs some milk.
Oh, man.
And I know you've done a lot. So we gonna need something. We gonna need something. Went to that strip club once. we never been. I never been. He never been, bro. Nah, we don't.
Like,
could drink if you want. It's here if you need it.
I already kind of poked a peek at Brian's phone. I know the next questions that are coming
How do you know the
are not questions I want to answer, so that's why I'm
this guy.
But yeah, I'd say really it was just back in high school. I wasn't too crazy. I used to sneak out of my parents' house at night, break into my high school just to have fun. Usually climb on the roof of the auditorium or something, record some
vibes,
some dumb videos for Snapchat, exactly, and then just hang out with your friends. You know, just. I don't know why. I mean, as a kid, you'd think you'd never want to go back to school, but for some reason, when it's after hours and like there's nobody there, it's
bro, it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Yeah. So that'd have to be the full answer of mine, but
so sneaking onto campus after school hours, going on the roof, doing crazy. Allegedly, though, like nobody can really prove that nowadays. That footage is probably all deleted if they have any camera footage of us. So we're cooling, but I mean that never happened. If the cops are watching this,
Brandon.
That's what I was about to say. The same shit.
So my question is not too intense. This is kind of poking into what you may have experienced in your life, or like the different things you've done. Wow, I already see the balloons getting ready, but my question would just be, what is the craziest trip experience you've had and how?
What, like road trip?
Like trip on drugs of any kind, psychedelics?
Oh, I don't do drugs.
Okay. I don't know if that's true.
I'm sober.
I don't know. I feel like maybe we should pour that balloon.
Wait, didn't I quit alcohol?
Did you? Did you quit?
So you're talking about like LSD, like acid trips?
Yeah.
But what if I've never done LSD?
Well, if you've never done it, then I guess you can say you've never.
Okay, so you're saying the craziest trip. So you want me to explain the craziest trip?
Absolutely.
Alright, so long story short, basically the craziest trip I ever had, this was my first time on acid, so I was tripping. I was really like this was 2 years ago, mind you. I don't do that nowadays, but back then, like it was a trip, let me tell you, bro. It wasn't really the best trip, but it wasn't the worst trip. So I was with my boys, Gustavo and Brandon. Brandon was in the ZL1, as you guys know from previous videos, the Camaro. And bro, he was whipping that like an idiot. He was whipping that like he was on acid, bro. It was only me that was on acid that night. So we basically, like, he was whipping the car like crazy. I was tripping out already. Then we get to the basketball court, bro. Brandon and Gustavo are both scared the shit out of me because I'm super paranoid. I'm seeing like figures. So Gustavo like hides in the shadows, and then like he like peeks out, and I get scared as hell, bro. I'm like hyperventilating. I'm like profusely sweating, like super bad. Like it was really bad. And like on top of that, after that, Brandon started driving even crazier. And honestly, there was a point where I know, even though I was tripping, I knew we were about to crash, bro, because he was going crazy, like drifting and I was like, yo, yeah.
So you knew it was coming,
bro. Like I don't know. It was ridiculous, and like it was a crazy trip. What's your craziest sex story?
My craziest sex story, that's.
We got him, boys. We got him. And your boy is staying sober. Oh shit.
Are you open?
Shit. Oh shit.
I hope that really got me. I hope that really got me.
I'm still sober though. It didn't go in my bloodstream.
So from the last year, who would you say are your 2 fakest friends?
2?
Oh yeah.
Why couldn't you just ask 1, bro?
I mean, I was given the opportunity to ask any question I wanted, so I took my shot.
2 fakest friends, bro. I can't really name 2, to be honest with you. Probably Eduardo, bro. The fakest, bro. He sucks.
Okay.
Hate Eduardo, bro. He sucks, man. He sucks.
So is that number 1 on
nah,
the
bro.
fakest?
The only reason I say Eduardo though, because even though you didn't say to elaborate, I'm honestly just kidding about Eduardo, but honestly not, because like sometimes, bro, you be hitting him up, he never answers your calls, bro, he never wants to link up anymore, man. Like I'm not saying this like to like cause beef. I'm saying this because I miss you, bro. Miss you, man. Where you at, bro?
Yeah.
And then you don't want to be Kevin, bro.
Daddy, chill.
Till the day I die, honestly. I don't gotta elaborate on that, bro. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And yeah, Kevin.
Alright, man. Well, I mean, at least he didn't have to drink. He answered that fully. I have to say, I was surprised that he had the guts to say that. So
your boy's an open book, man, for real. And I don't lose these challenges, bro. I ain't never lost. I'm gonna lose.
Okay.
Ever.
We get it. We get it. This is the Flow Gang channel. I mean, we of course you want to support.
I don't lose
Rich
challenges
flows.
on my channel, bro. What you talking about? What is your craziest fight story? Bro, you was in the Air Force, bro. You had to be in a couple of fights, bro.
No.
Couple drill sergeants wanted to try you, just cycle.
Definitely not. I was not trying to get beat up in the middle of basic training, so I definitely would not have tried that. But my craziest fight experience, I guess I probably had to go back to middle school. I wasn't really a fighter anytime past that. But
Middle school?
yeah.
Damn.
You know, just those little fights, those arguments. You get on the bus with some kid. You're like, yeah. As soon as we get off the bus in the neighborhood, you fight. I think his name was like Irving or something, and I don't even know why we were mad. I think he was talking really loud, like on the bus, or like yelling at his friend or something, and I told him basically like, you're super loud and annoying. And then
There's no way a fight started because of that, bro.
like, well, I basically said like, shut the
Yeah.
like, and then like, you're annoying as but then he basically didn't like what I said. He's had some problems with it, so I told him, all right, as soon as we get off the bus, we can talk about this. And he decided to hit me, so I decided to hit him back. And there we go. We basically fought each other. He had braces at the time, so his lips got cut really bad. So that's why I thought I won.
Who won?
I thought I won because of that, but honestly, I mean, at the end of it, we were just rolling around on the ground. Like, it was not that good of a fight.
Like, none of those middle school or high school fights ever like lasted to the hype, bro. Okay, so before we were rudely interrupted by my camera overheating, sorry guys, we're on the phone camera now. You had a question for me, and what was that question again?
What was the worst lie? And yes, I'm still gonna drink this. I know the camera died, but I waited until the camera came back on to drink this. But what is the absolute worst lie that you've ever told your parents?
Alright, and I want you to bottoms up that whole thing while I tell this, bro.
I'll try my best.
So the worst lie that I've ever told to my parents. So I think I've talked about this in videos in the past, but I used to finesse like my dad's whip and when I was in high school. I was like 16, 17, whipping around, no permit, no license, no nothing.
Daddy,
bro.
chill.
Complete illegalness. And you know, like I definitely told like a few lies here and there, but the main lie I can say is the one that got me caught. So pretty much we were like kind of like we weren't racing necessarily, like we were racing but we weren't racing. So like we had a car, and then our other friends were in another car in another SUV. So they're both SUVs. So then for some reason, you know, we're kids, we're dumb, so we're like, hey, you guys want to like race down this like strip real quick?
You
like,
stupid.
right here? And then like on the strip it had like a curve like at the end of it, so you had to brake. So why the did we race from the curved side, bro? Why didn't we race from the other side? That was hella dumb. Plus there were helicopters out there. Anyways, we ended up racing. Then I went around the turn, and then my dad's tools like came out of like his tool like thingy. And then like, bro, basically like to this day, I don't think they know like the full story. So guys, if you guys are watching this, I'm sorry. I love you guys.
Was I there for that?
It's in the past. It is what it is, you know.
Was I there for that?
You might have been there. You might have been in the
Was
other car.
Was I in the other car?
You might have been in the other car because it was me,
That's what I'm
Gustavo,
trying to
and my dad's car. But well, anyways, yeah, my dad's tools went all over the place, and I made up a lie the next day because he obviously found the tools. Because I tried to put them back in place, but you don't know where the hell all those tools were, and only he's gonna know. So then he sees his tools are like all out of order. I was like, bro, like like
Last time he
like
was
basically I needed to use them because my fish tank, because I had fish back then, my fish tank is like messed up, so I had to like screw in a few bolts and stuff. They didn't believe that shit, bro.
You stupid.
Cursed out.
Oh, that was a long
yelled
time
at.
that
Disowned everything, bro. Let me tell you, I actually didn't get beat, but bro, what I got was way worse. I lost my phone, I lost video games, I lost so much, bro. But it was well deserved. It was well deserved. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it all the way to the end, I need you guys to type in the comments below drink. And with that being said, we're out. Peace.